are titles that are bestowed upon us for the rest of our lives. Many people believe that they can tell the type of person you are just by learning your name. Can you imagine being judged by someone for something that you have had since birth? My name is Saia Franklin Venus Taesali Ali, and ever since I was a kid, everyone has butchered my name. My family comes from a long line of beautiful and powerful names that people just can't seem to say. I want everyone to take my dad, for example. Picture in your mind how you would say this name. If you thought Iofi, then you were correct. Okay, next one. How about my uncle? What if I told you his name was Kulele? The letter T in the Samoan alphabet sometimes sounds like the letter K. Okay, final one. Her name is pronounced as Lily o Kalani Jeanette Milaneta Molie Vai Tinitali. As you can see, none of the names that I have shown you on screen are the names that we so easily utter on a daily basis. Some people might think that my grandparents had it out for me, and I am just one of many whose names end up as tongue twisters for the everyday American. You see, since the first day of kindergarten, I have been called hundreds of names, but very rarely have they ever been my own. I have been called Sarah, Zaya, Saia, Say, and my favorite one of them all, Sia. Even for the lucky teacher who got my name correct, they were trampled by my last name. I had to settle on one name to be called. So I settled on Sai. My new nickname now became my new identity. I mean, yeah, it was still embarrassing correcting a teacher in front of all my classmates, but at least I had a name that was easy to say and easy to remember. I mean, everyone has nicknames. Some of my friends even go by the first letter of their name, like just the first letter. So my case is not as bad. For the rest of my life, I have become Sai. Friends, coaches, teachers, cousins, even my brother now call me Sai. It feels right. It feels comfortable. We as people love to do things that make us feel comfortable. But is comfortability something that we confide in because it's personal to us? Or is it something that we choose because it clears us from the public view? For me, it has become the latter. I have become so wrapped up in other people's convenience that I've completely disrespected the roots of my name. Saia was the name of my great-grandfather, the father of my grandma, and my last name, which ends in Ali, comes from the father of my grandpa. Ali is a title that is bestowed upon a high-speaking chief. They are essentially the voice of their village. They lead their people with the power of their words. Even with all of this meaning and history behind my name, it still somehow became my greatest insecurity. I hated my name. I hated that I had to speak up to others to correct them. I would rather let it sit and simmer than addressing it right there and then. I did not want my name to be disrespected, but I didn't even respect it myself. The main thing that comes to mind when it is overflowing with all of these different thoughts and emotions are the people in my family. Thinking back to the names that I showed everyone at the beginning, although some of you may have found it funny, I don't. Someone has to speak up for these people. When others say our names wrong without regards to the pronunciation, they are disrespecting the history and power that our names hold. If I don't speak up now, the beauty of their names will be lost forever. So now these feelings of hatred become selfishness. I'm leaving my people out there to dry. Our history defines our identity. My people have been through colonization, oppression, and even erasure, yet our identity stayed intact. It all comes down to pride. Yes, my people are prideful people. We take pride in the way that we value family. We take pride in our celebrations and our dances. We take pride in our islands, from the sand on the beaches to the leaves on the trees. Everything that surrounds us tells people who we are. We are strong. Every name has a reason. Every person has a purpose. Your purpose is not what other people make it out to be. It is the amount of faith and belief that you put in yourself to be better. Everything starts at its roots, and that root is being yourself. We typically see this problem in our youth today. Everyone's trying to be something different. Now, many people will blame this on social media and the way that we compare ourselves to others. However, I believe that's not always the case. I believe that over time, we have become less confident and more self-conscious. The great comedian Josh Billings once said, "It is not only the hardest thing to know oneself, but the most inconvenient one too." We are stuck in this false reality of convenience. We often think that the easiest route is the best route. Well, it is way easier to be something you are not than to be something you are. So I'm going to give all of you a challenge today. Go out there and be yourself. Be proud of the person you are. Show pride in the things that you have accomplished. Love yourself and love your name. If others don't know how to pronounce your name, then tell them. If you don't know how to pronounce someone else's name, then ask them. Curiosity can go a long way. My name is Saia Franklin Viernes, Taesali Ali. I am a young Samoan and Chamorro boy from the islands of Samoa and Guam. I am Micronesian and I am Polynesian. I am the son of Iofi Kulela Taesali Ali and Melissa Marie Viernes Taesali Ali. And I am 100%, without a doubt, unapologetically me. Thank you for your time.